You have often heard the story of the addicted, a dark, dismal past, followed by some sort of admission of powerlessness and eventual sobriety and happiness. What happens after this transition? Are the promises to no longer regret the past, to comprehend serenity and know peace true? The Most High media team set off to tell 8 stories of life in long-term recovery. What is life like? And if it really is truly the great ride we are told it is. Find out on The Road to Recovery. In order to tell this story, we're gonna have to go places. And so we did. Adam, Kurt, and Christian traveled to Montana from Atlanta in an RV. They then traveled back cross country to Kurt's farm in Alabama. Christian and his team then set off for Florida, Mississippi, Dallas, and Philadelphia to capture the stories of 5 very different people, all addicts, all in long-term recovery. Please pray for me, y'all. My name is Troy, and I'll be your guide on this road to recovery.
Well, what time you say you
Be back over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so I'm thinking we're gonna mount camera, like little camera mounts for the iPhones in the corner, one here. Because once the chair gets in here, there'll be like a futon kind of chair here, and then the driver's chair will turn around.
Now this is a professional captain's chair, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do when you have to do it. Follow me?
Yep.
Don't lose me.
That's cool. It needs some surfboard racks. Down here and walk around.
What up, dude?
Oh yeah, good to see you. Yeah. Going in. Just so you don't have to sleep outside, Christian.
With the boys finally on their way on their 2,000-mile journey to Montana, I got someone else I'd like you to meet. Meet Erica, a 41-year-old pro tennis player who spent several years on the streets of Cleveland addicted to crack cocaine. She has set off on the journey to becoming the first person in long-term recovery to win a Grand Slam. With the help of her husband and world-famous tennis coach Nick Bollettieri, she has a 1 in a trillion chance of reaching her goal.
Smells better.
Like everything, you want me to have everything synchronized, kind of like the waves in an ocean. And it's funny because I think about this story. I'll tell you real quick. I was in the kitchen and I was high out of my mind, and there was a person behind me, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'd been up for like a year, and I literally was like shaking my leg like this, like this, and they're looking at me like, And now they want me to slow my everything down, and I think about the time in the kitchen where I'm like, like it's 9:52. I have to be there at 10:30. It's about like 12 minutes away. So I run back to the condo and I pick up one of the kids and I bring them with me so that I could be with them. So just because I do better on the court and in the gym when like my family's around me. Like without that, I'm not complete on the court. I mean, this is ultimately what I fought for. You know, this is amazing being able to play tennis and live out my childhood dream, but without my kids, without my family, I'm not whole. And without being whole, this is pointless.
Yo, that was one of the sets we got at Target.
There was no coordination.
It looks like they changed some of the design.
No, Jordan, that design, the other design is on the knockoff Legos.
I didn't do any
The knockoff Legos have the other design.
No, I think they've made some modifications to the Legos.
No, they don't.
No, like good ones. Like to make it stronger. See how this is like an X there?
I broke her nail.
This is a problem right now.
No, this is a problem. Listen, you don't understand. The reason why my nails are such a big deal is because I never want my nails to ever look like crack hands again. Like, everybody knows I relapse when my nails aren't done.
When I first met her, it was I gotta have my nails. I gotta have my nails. I'm like, what are you talking
They
about?
were so
She
girl, they
Go
were
get me some push-on nails. Do this, do that. I'm like, okay.
That's when you know I'm
Watch out, don't
sober.
go down there, it's wet.
I broke my nail.
That'd be very.
And now there's Jared. Jared is an addiction counselor who runs and owns his own practice. He is working on building a Christ-centered sober living for men in his hometown of Killen, Mississippi. His newfound commitment to his faith, farm, and family has him energized to make something happen. Can he change a community that is all but surrendered to methamphetamines?
That's a little rule of mine. Eat after the animals eat. But God kind of put it on me to get these animals. I didn't grow up with animals or on a farm, but I've been letting the Holy Spirit kind of lead my life. And it started off with some Nubian goats. We were gonna just, for the milk, I started drinking goat milk and I really liked it. Let's get you first. I was telling, oh no. Nasty. Well, you gonna finish this?
What kind of dog is that?
A Great Pyrenees. They're herd dog. And man, did he prove it. When we had this baby calf, we had this unexpected calf. She wasn't even supposed to be pregnant, the mom. And one day she was missing when I came out to feed them. And Wick found her back there in those woods. She had a calf back in the woods. And I got her food and water and everything, and then I left her for the night with the calf back there, and he stayed with her all night. And man, just such an awesome animal. Just to know instinctively that's his job. Hopefully they don't try me too much. Hector might, Big Mama, when they get this hungry, they try to bull me around, take the food from me. Hey, back up. This is a new feed, so see how they like it. So these guys are really, really docile. They're called Wagyu. They're Japanese cattle. These cows were bred as work cows. So they pulled wagons for centuries. And what they did and why their beef is so desired, I don't usually like talk about this in front of them, but is because they were work cows for centuries, and they ended up storing the fat exactly where they used it, right in their muscle. So the fat is all intertwined right into their muscle, and it's like marbleized perfectly. It's like butter.
All right, James. So we just arrived.
Yeah, we just arrived at Jared's farm out here in Kiln, Mississippi. So it took us about 6.5, 7 hours once we left Atlanta to get here. He just gave us an awesome tour. Man, this place is really cool. We're gonna go to dinner now. Tomorrow we're gonna go ride on the four-wheeler. We're gonna feed some more animals. We're gonna get a whole tour of the place. Pretty cool, man.
Yeah. We've been here, what, an hour?
Been here an hour and got some primo footage already. Thanks to the drone, and thanks to Christian's genius, of course.
Yeah.
But
Let's get that right.
I mean, the sun just set. Can't wait to see it tomorrow, because I'm sure it's going to be breathtaking. But this is just way cooler than I thought it was going to be.
On the next episode of Road to Recovery.
I was ready to be physically violent.
Whoa. What was that? Hold it.
Thing is, those two matches is what I have been looking for my whole life.